Hey guys, it's Miss Crystal, and it's Wednesday. So we're gonna talk about some books. Now, I decided to dedicate this post to comic books because the Saturday that we just had was Free Comic Book Day, and I didn't really get to do anything on it, and so I was very disappointed. But I figured, like, you know where it's Free Comic Book Day every day? The library. So I grabbed some comic books off the new shelf. Hopefully you guys are interested in some of these, and let's get started. So first one, A First Time for Everything. So this is a graphic memoir, which is quickly becoming like my favorite form of comic. No idea why. But this is about Dan, and he is like, I'm gonna say in 8th grade, and he is going on this class trip to Europe. And he's experiencing like all these firsts, you know, so it's like his first time there, and that's his first crush, and all these like new foods and new experiences. And then he also talks about like being bullied and like racism and like, you know, not being able to speak English as well, and then getting made fun of for that, and like all this stuff. So I don't know, I think it's a good one. It's full color, and the drawings are really like cool, and it looks thick, but you know how graphic memoirs are. It won't take you that long. Okay, Grace Needs Space. So this one is this is also full color, and this one is so like cutesy. Like, I love it. I love how cute it is. And Grace is awesome, but she has 2 moms, and she calls them boring mom and fun mom, which I think is like so terrible, but like whatever. So she goes to space with Fun Mom, and she thinks it's gonna be this like fun adventure. And I mean, I guess it is, but her mom is going to space initially like to work, like she has some research to do, and so she's not able to spend as much time with Grace as Grace like thought that they would be spending, and so therefore that leads Grace to like having her own sort of adventure that you get to experience with her. Okay, Welcome to St. Hell. So this one is another graphic memoir. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm hooked. It's a problem. And this one is by Lewis Hancock, and he is trans, and so he's female to male transition. And so when he was in high school, he hadn't transitioned yet, and so was still living as a girl, as a woman. And so he talks about that in this graphic memoir, basically. And the way that he talks about it is by like going through all these kind of experiences of like, you know, struggling with gender, struggling with sexuality, body dysmorphia, lighter things, just like, I don't know, like friends and stuff. And like goes through the motions of those things with his younger self. So it's interacting with his younger self, you know, which I think is cool and different. And also the drawings are a lot of fun because they feel very like punk. Like they feel very, if you ever, well, probably not, but if you've ever been to those like punk shows and you've gotten like little handmade zines, like that's exactly what this looks and feels like. Okay. Demon in the Wood. So this one is full color, beautiful, and I am personally very excited about. It is part of the Grishaverse, so if you're watching Shadow and Bone or if you've read the Grishaverse, you'll know what I'm talking about. And this is a prequel, so this is the story of the Darkling. And I can't really go into who the Darkling is without spoiling the entire series for you, if you haven't read it yet, so I won't. But yeah, he's just like a prolific figure that we meet in Shadow and Bone, which is the first book of the Grishaverse, and this is a backstory about him. And I'm excited because he's such an intriguing character that I always wanted to know more about. So yeah. That's it for me. But there are so many graphic novels on the shelf, guys. So I'm probably gonna bring back more graphic novels through these videos. And I encourage you to come in and look at them all. And that's it for me. See you guys later. Bye.